The Super Bowl is the United States' annual biggest event. The NFL and host committees claim that the Super Bowl brings in anywhere between $300 to $500 million to host cities every time they host a big game. Economists estimate that the big game brings in anywhere between $30 to $130 million. Each year, over 100 million TV viewers tune in for the big game, making the Super Bowl 9 of the 10 most watched American TV programs of all time. And hosting it has become as American as watching it. But as much fun as the Super Bowl brings into a city, let me tell you why hosting the Super Bowl isn't as valuable as people may think. For some cities, the cost starts with building a new stadium. 7 NFL stadiums were constructed from 2006 to 2017, and by 2019, each will have hosted a Super Bowl. And on average, taxpayers contribute anywhere to $250 million for stadium construction. Let's also add the crown jewel of the NFL, SoFi in Los Angeles, which costs anywhere around $5.5 billion. And we even have not added the extra tax money the city gave to be able and build that stadium. The NFL will say, you build the stadium and we'll bring you the Super Bowl. If the Super Bowl actually brings $400 or $500 million to the city, then all of a sudden, handing over $500 million in taxpayer subsidy looks like a pretty good deal. In addition to the stadium, which the NFL uses at no charge, there's also the cost of hosting the event, like public transportation and police overtime. For example, in 2014, we're going to take it all the way back. New Jersey gave the NFL an $8 million tax break, and the New Jersey Transit ended up with a $5.6 million in losses by transporting fans and from the Super Bowl and to other events. But on top of that, the NFL requires additional expenses like parking spaces, hotel rooms, transportation, billboards, security, food, access to golf course and bowling alleys, along with an exemption on paying city, state, and local tax. In 2008, Glendale, Arizona hosted Super Bowl 42, and the city's mayor told the 4-letter network that the city lost $1 million in the process. In 2016, San Francisco hosted a week of events leading up to Super Bowl 50, which was being held in Santa Clara, and San Francisco ended up with a $4.8 million just in public service losses. Even like the Super Bowl, at least it can cause some kind of happiness, but city and county officials need to be careful about that. So if you just want to say, hey, bring in the Super Bowl because it makes people happy, that's great. Just don't say it is not costing the city or say it's going to bring in a lot of money to the city when in reality, you're actually losing hundreds of millions of dollars.